There we go. All right. Hey, y'all. This is Eve Domain. Welcome back. Welcome to the Pride, the family, as I like to call it. We are here. We are ready to stream some Final Fantasy XVI. PS5. We've been going through it over the past couple of days, couple of weeks, grinding, trying to get Clive, who's the main character, and his team to the finish line. Tonight we're going to be tackling some side quests. No promises on the storyline. I've tried promising, hey, I'm going to finish this before. Hey, I might beat this thing. Doesn't happen. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to say, hey, we're going to do some questing. We might to get to the storyline. Maybe we'll see closer to an ending. Maybe we won't. Hope you sit back, enjoy. I'm following the chats. I'm paying attention. So if you have a question or you want to say, hey, what's going on? Feel free to jump on in. I like to narrate as I play. So feel free, grab a snack, grab a drink, kick back, follow along. It's a really fun game. Excited to jump into it. I'm going to pop on my headphones so I can hear that game audio, because it has a fantastic soundtrack. And then, yeah, we're going to get into it. Thanks for joining. All right. Oh. That music, that jam music still want to come back. All right. Well, we're going to get into it. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of side quests recently with Clive, who is the hero, and his brother Joshua, his dog Torgal, and his other friend, the love interest, friend of Jill. So we're going to check this out. We're going to dive into it. If you're not familiar with the story, I'd recommend kind of going back and looking at some previous videos. You can see what has happened up until this point. I started streaming a little later in the game, so it's not exactly starting at the beginning and coming forward, but you have an opportunity to at least, check things out and see where we've been, what we've done, get a sense of where we're going. It'll be a good time. A lot of fun quests to do from what I can tell. We have hunts on the way, and hunts are essentially bigger and badder monsters. So there's going to be a lot of that. If you are new to the game, just to walk you through some of these green areas, these exclamation marks are what we're going for. Those are the side quests that are kind of popping up. Your main story shows up as a red mark, which you can see. I can't quite go back far that way. Let's see. Here we go. So this is the main quest. So the main quest is really kind of going after, this big giant crystal in the sky. We're not going to do that right now. Right now we're hanging out. We're doing some side quests. As I like to say on the program, side questies are my besties. I really enjoy side quests. They are very helpful, or they can be, when provided at appropriate times and given throughout the game. They work really well to refine your strategy as you play the game. They give you really good access to great equipment and materials to craft great things and whatnot. So they are very helpful at times. Final Fantasy XVI decided to drop some side quests kind of late in the game, I feel. I feel like it wasn't a gradual progression. So there's some qualms with that, but I think overall, still a great game, right? Still great graphics, fantastic storyline, great just overall cinematic experiences. If you are accustomed to, or if you know of Final Fantasy games, you know what to expect. You know you're going to get a fantastic story, you're going to get great mechanics, you're going to have just a fun time playing it because they have great side things to do. This one doesn't have so many side things, activities. So in a couple Final Fantasies further back, you have the opportunity to do things like raise chocobos and whatnot and breed them and kind of mix them together. This is a little different. It's a little more straightforward, but yeah, overall still the same. You have some really great experiences happening. Let's tune in and see what's happening with this run-in.
You shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal. Oblige him. This won't take long.
Ooh.
You're right.
Looks like we're getting right into it.
It won't. Men, finish him.
Let's hop into it. My number one thing with these is to go after the magic users first. These are the folks that are going to use heal spells, attack spells. They're going to make my life just a little bit more difficult. If we can take them out first, great.
This one.
This game, they really prioritize like high octane action. You're going in there swinging, casting spells, very easy to fight, to make it look like a massive battle and just look amazingly skilled.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring.
Clive is a pretty
My
straightforward
uncle has a
person.
plan to right the realm.
He knows what he likes.
Needs your help to see it through.
He knows what he doesn't want to hear.
Before I agree to
equals
anything,
nothing.
I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
That's right.
I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered,
He's no
but
diplomat.
I'm no diplomat either. And I
Bad
have other
choice.
problems to attend to. What we need
He's got a flowing
is a
crystal in the
skilled
sky he's got to take care
arbitrator.
of. Come on.
And I may know just the person.
Uncle Byron.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Very good. Very good.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
Uncle Byron, man.
Someone like Quentin.
Well,
I hope I can convince him at least.
so we'll have to see. Before we do that, though, we're going to go check out the rest of these side quests. So it looks like we have a few of them. Looks like this one's continuing off of number 3, where there's a will, so I gotta talk to Sorrow. So we're gonna head over there. Then depending on where Cyril sends us next, we'll just go on to the next green dot, if you will.
Here, take a look at my wares. Take care.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Prithee I shall.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future of our duchy and our family, for our duchy and our family. Yet, even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and faith that I hold for both of you. Your father. All right. Way to go, Dad.
Inheritance.
Strong letter.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
Oh, who's
What do you
this?
mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part.
Let's find out who this is.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Okay, I get
Indeed
it.
it
I get
has.
it.
Our father often
What
spoke of the
keepsake are
day
we
when our
talking
turn
about?
would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Yes.
Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else?
We finish it.
Of course, my lady.
Makes sense.
May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it.
Naturally.
It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see.
Ooh.
We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy.
Wow.
Were you to slay it in his
That's
stead,
a long
as
time
men
to
of
track
House
a griffin.
Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Gotta slay a griffin. I mean, come on. I don't see any other way of doing this. Let's
Titan's
go.
Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Cyril has something else.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash.
That's a good call, Cyril.
For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
He's learning. He can learn,
You are
ladies and
not.
gentlemen. At least.
But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble.
Garrick?
Mickleburg was its name.
Okay.
It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Nice. Solid. Alright, I think we can do something with that.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then
we're gonna go to this one first, where there's a well. Yeah. Let's go down there. Then we can hang a left as we come out and head up that way. Ooh, got some more of the fallen here.
Enough of you, are there?
This one. Get him.
Totally missed my first turn. I always do that. Always.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There goes that griffin.
There it is.
The House Rosfield.
Ogle, kill! This one. Go for it.
Nice try.
Get him.
Good hit, right?
Go for it. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Over here. Go for it.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Why does it keep doing this?
This one.
That's frustrating. That's a little high. Let's bring that down a little
And another. Get him! This one. Go to him. My strength is yours. Get him.
looks like it's stuck.
Sick him. Get him.
That's interesting.
This one.
That's helpful.
Go to him.
I utilize Heckledge. Especially after my first really, just a terrible outcome. So it's not like before. What do you say? I'll exploit that a little bit. It's okay, won't be too
Too slow. Over here. Go to him.
I'm gonna lead her back over here.
Nice try.
Should have to what happened.
Over here. Get him.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fine. Got it now. Epic misses by Joshua. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate your turbo aim. Yeah. Alright, got it.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Let's see. Might be it. Thought she was down here somewhere. No? Okay.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Wonder what kind of
Yes.
armbands
This
these are.
radiant luster, like frozen flame, it is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father
was
would
worth
be
it.
so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me. I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Cool. Sounds good.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future.
That's what you call loyalty right there.
In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn my father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
It's an incredible woman. I mean, come on. Founder's Grasp. Oh man, that must be... It's got some strong potential, I think.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
Feels good, right?
And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
Sure.
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
I agree, Cyril. Good man, good man.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
It's good stuff. Let's take a look at this. These bands. Let's see what they can do. A little less defense, but a lot more HP. So that's not too bad. Yeah, I guess we can do that. That's fine. I guess we'll go ahead and continue doing quests here, and then we'll make our way to the memorial
Here,
after we're
take
done.
a look at my wares.
Get replenish a few potions. Whoop.
Anything else? Come again.
That's it. Alright, so let's head out to... Let's go to Delmo Inn. Maybe that side quest also requires us to come out to that part of the desert, so we'll give it a shot and see if we can essentially
Why do they always have to make
achieve
such a fuss
two
outside?
goals with one
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
exchange for one great stone forged. Alright.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
But of course.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one.
There we go.
The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Looks like we're
Clive,
finding some
change of
Akashic.
plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
You
have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss out?
Found him. That was easy.
It's you.
What do you want,
It's you.
Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was
Of
it who
course.
gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill,
These guys are ridiculous.
forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie.
Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
Here we go.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
This will not end well.
You're making a mistake.
Come on, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
Oh, what's this?
Anything
New
I can
stuff?
interest you in?
What do you got? Accessories?
Fare you well.
Fine. We don't need that. But thanks anyway, lady.
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
Let's do it.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The
They're
Akashic
ridiculous.
are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die.
Man's
You
got
will
a point.
all fucking die!
He's trying. He's
You'd
trying
like
real hard.
that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah.
Just let him die, dude.
Come on, then.
At some point, you can only help clowns, not so much.
Lubor.
Wait, someone's coming.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him!
Hurting kids? Come on now. How ridiculous are these people?
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and
Right.
he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Call them on their BS.
Whose men make sure
Good
the
job,
streets
kids.
are
Good
clean
job.
so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Wow. Kids dropping truth bombs on these grown ass people. Come on now.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All
right then.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Well, let's just hope it's enough. I think it should be fine. I mean, we had the same situation at Northreach. A flood came in, Akashic everywhere. They survived.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
Cool.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable.
Yep.
With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done. As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it.
My kind of gardening.
I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead and finish up this quest line. That's fine. Go ahead and take care of it.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Let's find out.
Over here!
Get over Joshua. He says, as he used Titan's giant fist to pummel someone else. Yeah, I'm passing it. Let's see what this is all about. Here we go.
You can't leave a single one alive.
Any magic users? Yep. Yeah, ready to go. We do. Alright, so let's do it. Spellcaster? No.
Get him!
Magic? Yep.
Over here! All yours, Toro! Over here! Over here! This way!
I needed that.
And another!
Nice and home runs. Nice and home runs.
Get him! Over here!
There we go.
Get him! This one! Farewell!
Not bad. Not bad.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
Generally, the towns do okay but on their own. Especially if I'm taking care of the bigger game. But we'll see. Maybe Dalamil's a little different. Doesn't look overrun.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Sure thing.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
That's a fact.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry.
It's all
We
good.
only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalamil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
Nice.
You
That's
do
cool.
remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly,
Curious.
that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
Yeah, that's very true. He knows his stuff. There's
Unity
no doubt about
is
that.
the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
Against a common
And
enemy.
secondly,
Makes sense.
you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil.
Ooh,
Any
that's a big
bearer
one.
within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen.
That's
They
a
will
big
not
one.
be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil.
I feel like it's
As
kind of a
you
given,
always
right?
have.
Maybe it's just me.
Condition
Come on.
accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
He's a character.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best.
He'll be great.
Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Lubor is a fantastic character. Yeah. Down for business, knows what he needs to do. It's great. Yeah. Kids chill. Alright, quest complete. What do we get? What kind of goodies? Let's find out. Got the sign. Okay. Not bad. I'm really hoping I get some more Ori Chopham. I need that to craft the final sword. The big one. Let's see. I think we need, yeah. We have 2. I wonder if we could buy more. Interesting. I think I need 3 for the final sword. We'll see if I need to end up having to find some other way to get it. Hopefully not.
I was right.
I think I can get through just doing quests. That's the main thing. Alright, so we're going to do the last side quest here. That's aiming high. That one there. And I might stop off over here. You know, I am. I'm going to go check out that store real quick. Maybe it's a long shot. Maybe you can buy it. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet. But let's see. You know, maybe Ori Chopham is just hanging out at a store. And I could go ahead and just buy it. That'd be really fantastic.
Would you like to see my wares?
Sure. Nope, just another accessory. Nah, Let's reload potions.
Here you are.
Get out of here. Yeah, okay, now to the left. Of course, you know me, I always miss these turns, so we're gonna try to be a little diligent about them. Let's get Ambrosia.
Let's
I
go.
love the name of this chocobo. Ambrosia. Very pretty name. It's a very refined chocobo. Not like these other hag chocobos. We're gonna go venturing.
Here we are again.
Flappy.
Carava.
Yeah.
If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
It's funny. Right here, Clive. Right here. This is where we're going. You know you're... Oh, there we go.
Looks like we found him.
That was fast. Let's get at him.
Get him!
The turtles are tough because you got that soft spot where you got reach. That's pretty much about it.
Get him!
Can't hit from the back, so you gotta come around in front or to the side.
Over here!
Yeah, that's a little 50. It's in front of him. We're not difficult to fight right? Now we're fighting griffins or hydras. Compared to those creatures, they're easy. Point in case, right? Not super hard, just a little tricky. Just gotta keep in front of him. No, reach welcome. Alright.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
As if she would send you along. Alright, so I think that's everything in the desert. Sure. Let's go check out the merchant. I'm really curious on if that's the only way to get Orichalcum.
What are you looking for?
Orichalcum. Do you have it? No? It's just more random accessories I don't need. That's cool.
You're welcome anytime.
Thanks, buddy. Alright. On to more quests as we really kind of get into things. We got Lost Wing. Man, I thought I cleared out this side. Gosh, apparently not. Yeah, then we have some over here in Ash. I think there's... yeah, looks like it's probably in here. It's just the one? So... yeah, jeez. Alright. Let's go to Lost Wing. Let's see what we got. I do see a pattern with all these side quests. There's very much going into the deep complexity of the characters that you know, and really just filling out that story for the most part. Let's see if there's anything else in the area. Just the one? Not bad. Okay, let's do it. Up there. I can never tell with Lost Wing. Lost Wing is a bit of a weird one. It's actually slightly difficult to navigate Lost Wing sometimes because of the different levels. So you kind of have to take a guess as far as, you know, where you're going. If you're going over or under. So sometimes it could be a little tricky to navigate that. Come on, Ambrosia. Let's go.
Faster!
Alright, So we are heading up this way. I like Lost Wings area because it has these nice little pockets of items along the orchard that are pretty easy to get. Alright, we'll head on up. And obviously very easy to get lost into doing other things. Alright.
Back to the stables, girl.
Alright.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying?
What are you saying,
we
Quentin?
are worth saving. Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
As long as you change out
Field
of
Marshal
apron,
Havel
man.
will want to
I
speak
mean,
with you in
you've
person.
been rocking that thing since the
He's
beginning.
currently in Port Isolde.
You're going to be
I can
representing
arrange for a party of cursebreakers to accompany you there.
in a parliament
That would
and
be
high
very
house.
much appreciated.
Please.
I hear the roads
change
are
out of the
far
apron
from
here.
safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Yes, he would. Good old Uncle Byron. Okay. Alright, that was the only thing here in Lost Wing area. So we leave Hideaway. I think the hideaways are mostly just quests where we're handing in stuff. That's mostly what it looks like. So we'll head over to Hawkeye's Cliff. That's where we'll finish up the quests with their father. Going to the gravesite, memorial type stuff. Although, as per the usual, there's always some extra stuff to do. So we'll head over here first, finish that up, and then we'll head up to the other parts over here. Alright, let's get Ambrosia. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Ready, go? Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course.
Absolutely, man.
To have overcome Father's political enemies. That I'm less certain. Especially
Ashton
knowing what we know now.
They're way more hostile.
What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped.
That's not where I wanted to go. Or maybe it was.
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Yep, down there. It's around the corner. Yeah, there
It's
we
just
go.
back there.
Nice.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
That's hard. You sound like a pretty stand-up guy at the end of the day, so...
We all have, Clive.
Yeah, no kidding.
We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
Like
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
That was cool.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
You guys are dedicated, man. There we go. Ooh, level up. Ooh, really close. Rusted battle helm. Yep. Really close.
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Ready, go? Faster!
This one. Get him! Go for it! Get him! This one. It's over.
It's still here. After all these years. Lots more than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
There's more! Go for it! Over here! Sickle! Go for it!
Might this be Mickelberg?
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their shoals upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills,
and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
This one. Get him.
What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
All yours, go for
All yours, Torg. Over here! Sick! Go! This one! Over here!
Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings, could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that love. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Welcome, welcome. Come again.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you
Yeah, how do
worry,
we
my
handle
boy.
that, Byron?
The
Come on.
7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had
Hey,
some
the world's gonna end.
unexpected help.
Hand up your
Why,
food.
you, my boy. Rumor has it
Come on.
that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
Yeah.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
Yeah, I love Uncle Byron.
Now,
Knows how to
I
work
must be
the
getting
system.
back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Oh, be doing it now. Cool.
And
There he
how,
goes, rocking the
pray
apron
tell,
again.
will we get that grain to the capital if the
Come
roads
on,
are still
Quentin.
overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. Ah, but I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me.
Good job,
Rutherford
Quentin.
spoke fondly of the great
Good job.
bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
So that's true.
Once more
That
onto
is
the
true.
breach.
We'll let them handle that. Get the heck out of here.
Shall we begin again? What we seek
One
here
more
is
time.
not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
The Tri-Unity.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will.
Another artifact of the room.
Thank you, Uncle.
I was wondering about that. I was wondering when that was actually going to fill up a little more. Looks like it's working on it. Signboards and accords. Alright, what else we got? More side quests. More side quests. Man. Alright, I'm gonna go hit up the hunt board actually, because I'm curious on
what do you
if
think
we
that
can.
thing is, and how the hell is Sid gonna do it?
If we've made any headwinds. I don't think we've gotten any hunts. I think I have 3 Orichalcum now, so I'm about to get that sword. It's about to go down. Let's see where we're at. Reaper, Merciless Marauder, Wailing Banshee. Alright. We got a lot to do. Alright, let's see if we can't... Let's see if we can hand in this one with mid. And then try to get the other one that was in the same area. It looks like it wasn't giving me the ability to get the same... or get the side quest that was in there. So let's see what we can do with that. Oh, maybe that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Because it wasn't in the same area. Oh man, okay. That would be why. Alright.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Yeah, man.
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision.
You're a good guy.
Every child measured. Every name recorded. Every death logged with meticulous care. Cid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I'll go.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Cid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Nice. It's a solid quest. Too bad I was just over there too. If I knew how to find quests, it'd be fine.
So there's a new mother. Fussing over it. We'll see
Rando.
the headsman.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Let's see what Mid can make out of this.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's
She's hilarious.
most of what I need.
Come
After you
on.
left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0
And
and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one, though that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
I feel like at this point, Clive should say, no, you go. Talk with the youngins, right? Since they were just following curiosity of engineering, which is what she is. It's a golden opportunity.
Cid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
It's hilarious.
All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard.
Hoard.
Just in case.
The part stash.
Thanks, Cid.
It's funny.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see.
Ooh, are we gonna get an airship to fly around? That'd be fun. What's a model?
That should do it. Here goes nothing.
That's right, she wants to do a prototype first.
Titan's tits.
What? What did you say?
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other.
Mm-hmm. You
People
got it,
will
man.
lose their homes, children, their mums, and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Weren't we just on a few?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all.
True.
My dad always said, dream big. But it isn't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Nice. Nice. Strong stuff. Model airship. There you go. Alright, so let's make our way around the
Mitadol
back.
mentioned a new project.
That way we can grab that sword. And then we can do some other stuff. Get some other side quests before we leave.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
What do you want? Am I still missing something? Ah, no, dark steel. Oh man. Okay. Alright.
And?
Okay. That's fine.
You alright?
Yep.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Wow, what a stop,
Back
dude.
in the
I love
north,
it.
families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
Let's go.
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's nowt lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
I know. It's all good, mate. Wall of stuff. Letters. Oh man, more side quests. Good grief.
It's usually me making demands of Harpocrates. I wonder what this is about.
So usually just like letters that people send, kind of recapping a little bit of the quest and then saying, hey, yeah, of course.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
right way? No? 1 and 2 priceless, okay. Oh, it's Hippocrates, we'll do that. And chat, we might call it a night. I am yawning like crazy over here. Might be a shorter stream tonight. I think it's okay.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Lawsman
I received your
Harpocrates.
note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
I am.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Look at that.
This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons. His studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment.
It's going to be before we fly to the giant crystal.
So preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries
very
across
specific.
the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
Sure.
Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Here we go.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left.
I think it's fair.
What would you do without me, Clive?
Silly Clive. He's ready to run into stuff. Jeez. Let's think about the outcome first, sir. Call it good tonight. Good runs. Good runs, good runs, good runs. GG for the good runs. Man, oh man. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right. A little bit shorter stream today. Glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, we're just going to continue moving forward with the game. I think Thursday we have another stream for Final Fantasy XVI. So we'll do this again. And then next week, I'm looking to start a new game from just coming off of Hogwarts Legacy. So we just beat Hogwarts Legacy a couple days ago. That was a lot of fun. That's on the stream. That's in the video clips. Go check it out. And now we're wrapping up Final Fantasy 16. So I wanted to try to do 2 new games, together. Looks like we'll be checking out Darkest Dungeons 2, unless there's some sort of issue with my Xbox or what have you. Gonna be checking that out. It's a nice spooky season kind of a game for what I hear. Very different kind of RPG. It's like a roguelike RPG, so that should be kind of fun to check out. So we'll do that, and then we'll also... Yeah, I'm looking at Final Fantasy Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I grew up on Final Fantasy VII way back when it came out on the PlayStation. Was a fan of Final Fantasy just in general, the series, obviously, right? Playing 16. So really excited about seeing what that looks like. And I think it'll be a blast. So yeah, join me next time, Thursday, when we're going to be streaming around the same time, 9:30 PST. And same channel, right? And yeah, we'll see if we can wrap up Final Fantasy. Alright, catch y'all later. Have a good night.